So I'm Ben Catton, I'm the founder and managing director of Titan Performance Gyms, and this afternoon we are in our Gloucester Kingsholm gym. So basically get a reasonable weight kettlebell. Yeah. That weight on it, weight in front, weight's going to pull you forward. Yeah. So all you're trying to do is keep that flexion all the way down to there. Here at Titan Performance, we massively believe in the fact that actually everyone should have access to a world-class facility and to everything that comes with it. So the relationship with GC AFC is going to be massive, and what we're looking to do is obviously provide improved and kind of, you know, market leading pitch side physio services, therapy clinic. We've got a satellite centre now at GC, but also in terms of access to not just this space, so the guys can train here, they can come in on their own time, they can work on their prehab, their rehab, but also they've got access to things like chiropractic services if they need it, laser treatment, sports therapy, massage, and world-class trainers and S&C coaches that can help take them through stuff. As well as all that, we've got an app, Titan Performance app, which supports the guys and gives them all their training wherever they need it. So we've got PTs, coaches, we've got people that we work with in sports massage, sports therapy, we've got 2 chiropractors on site. It's a big team. It's a varied team, and we're really, really proud of all of them, and they all have different strengths and weaknesses and different niches and expertise, but it's a big old team now.
JJ just finished a grueling session at Titan Performance. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I feel good. I'll start again. I can't even think. I've never done sprints like that before, I don't think. But yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy working hard. Always have, so I don't mind doing the sprints and getting my work in. So I'm ready and hopefully be back on the pitch sooner than I hope. Getting back to fitness. Obviously, I have a bit of a freak injury. I've been out for, it will be 6 weeks next week. So yeah, I just needed to get to the gym, get my main parts of my body strong again after not using them for a little while. We had a good session with James, the PT, in there, helped me through a few bits, and hopefully I'll be back soon.
Try and fight against the band, so driving the knees again, you should feel it a little bit more. So driving the knees up and then do the same again. You should feel it after a couple of reps. So keep them driven out the whole time, so top and bottom.
So frustrating, as inconsistent as we was as a team when I was playing, I still felt like I was doing well, so that is frustrating when you feel like you're in a bit of a groove and it gets sort of disrupted. But Titan have been brilliant with my road to recovery, sort of short road to recovery. Been coming in here every day nearly and getting work in. They've helped me with everything I need, so can't fault them at all. That'd have been brilliant.
JJ, obviously we're just trying to build up his strength and endurance now when it comes to coming back, so he can't be far off now, so we're looking to try and build up his capacity and his heart rate, trying to build up his strength in his legs as well. Quite a quick defender, so we just tried to get him used to using his sprint speed from a 100-metre sprint. So we gave him 5 to 10 rounds just working on 100 metres on, 60 to 90 seconds rest, and just trying to maintain a consistency for his times.
JJ working himself back in is just a testament to the hard work he's put in, and all we've really done is kind of provide the framework and the knowledge so that then the players have got that autonomy to go and do what they need to do. So physio, pitch side physio, traditionally with a lot of teams of different levels, it starts and stops at the ground. But from our perspective, that can't be the case. So we've given JJ the framework. We've said this is what you need to be doing in your own time. This is your extracurricular, and if you want to get there quicker, go and do it. And shout, testament to those guys and to their work ethic. They've just ran with it. We've been bringing S&C coaches along to the training sessions most recently to really kind of instill the basic foundation of movement patterns with the guys. So it's no longer the case that people expect to just go out there, swing their legs and arms around a few times and then kick a ball about. It's all about activation, mobilisation, and making sure that these guys are ready to train how they want to perform. So our S&C coaches have been there, taking them through warm-up routines that they can use, things they can take away with them, little tips, little tricks, and just basically getting the guys ready so when they hit that training session with the coach, they're then flying and it doesn't take them 20 minutes to get in the groove.
I've been doing a lot of mobility work through through sticks, bands, just to get their muscles fired up, as well as trying to keep it as dynamic as possible. A few other guys have been trying to change up as well, just try and vary the warm-ups and cool-downs as where they see fit, really.
Jay Marriott, CEO of Gloucester Sport, and we're here at the TigerTurf Stadium, Gloucester City Football Club. Really fortunate enough to know Ben and Lisa as the owners, more so through basketball. Ben's got a basketball background as well. And that's kind of where we started. That's why we hit it off in terms of conversations around S&C, around injury prevention, medical care, all that kind of stuff. Like we're just, both of us perfectly aligned as to how we see a modern athlete needing to be taken care of. And I think it's just a necessity of us wanting to move forward. Our ambition of wanting to move up the leagues has got to be matched with what we bring behind the scenes. The big thing that stood out with getting to know Stephen and the relationship that me and him need to have in order to grow the club is he's a consummate professional. He's very, very experienced, knows exactly what he's doing at these levels as well, which is really, really important for us moving forward. Again, fallen foul like we have over the past 18 months of injuries has probably curtailed a little bit of our form recently. So again, we're really hoping that this move with Titan is going to enable us to improve that and reduce those injuries and enable him to give him the best squad possible. We think when we're healthy that we're a playoff team, and we know we've got a manager that if we can get into that position, knows how to win.
So my name's Jordan, and today we're at Gloucester City, first day back after Saturday's game. Early on this morning, assessing the boys after the game, but luckily we're okay injury-wise. No new knocks, which is good.
It was a big win away at Kenny, wasn't it, after a difficult sort of period of results?
It was good. Obviously, from a club point of view, a team point of view, it's great to get a win. From a medical point of view, even better, a win, clean sheet, and no injuries, which is what I'm worried about.
And you've been working with Tommy O'Sullivan a lot today.
Yeah.
What sort of exercises have you been putting him through?
Yeah, so his is a bit of an odd one with his ankle. So we're just managing him day by day. He's come in today and he is feeling a lot better today, which is really good. We've been in the gym doing some ankle bits with him, loading his ankle a little bit more, and then we took him out on the grass and we were running him just to see how he reacts to that. It's all good so far. So hopefully we can start to progress him throughout the week, and hopefully get him back available for team selection. I've known KP for a while now, across a few clubs. It's never nice to see him get injured because he was on red hot form. He's progressing really well as well, and it is nice that I was there when he was injured, so I can see what's happened, see how it happened, because that is quite important as well, and then progress him all the way through. But yeah, he's getting on well, and hopefully getting back out scoring goals sooner rather than later.
Jordan's brilliant. Jordan came on board with us sort of just before this project with Gloucester City started. He's really experienced. I mean, we're really lucky to have him. He's done some work in the past, some of his training with Bristol Rovers and groups like that. But as well as pitch side physio, he's there on a day-to-day basis now, providing things like taping services, injury triage, just basically trying to keep these guys exactly where they need to be for optimal performance. And any of the injuries that we've inherited from previous situations, now Jordan is on the ground working to get those fixed and to get those guys back in the rotation.
Delighted with Barnesy, to be honest. He's really just come in and it's like he's been here for a really long time. But the key factor is communication. That's the big thing, is those strategic comms that go anywhere from the first team manager understanding what team that he can select, all the way through to Titan understanding who needs to come in for extra medical care and into the injury clinic. So Barnesy's a really a big focal point of what we're trying to do, and he understands that and has stood up and been accountable very quickly. I mean, we're still a work in progress. We're not perfect, right? We still need to improve, but Digi probably was the one I was most passionate about when we looked at this and made this change to a brand, as well as having staff on the ground. I think you'll see through this documentary, it kind of shines through just how enthusiastic he is, that he's got a pathway, he's got a roadmap on how he's going to move forward and get back on the pitch. And as a former athlete myself, it's really important for your mental state, your mindset, to understand what the end goal is, what am I trying to achieve in that situation.
Diggs had a long-term injury, so basically a PCL. I won't go into too much information in terms of what that is, medicals and stuff like that, but it's one of those injuries that people get, and actually we see success stories like Diggs where he just works his socks off to get back to where he needs to be, and then you see players that sometimes see it as a bit of oh my god, I'm never going to get back from it. I mean, he's got some graft. He's just come in, he's in here virtually daily. The guys and girls love him, he's a smiling face, but he works so hard. So if we look at his journey as a whole, I mean, he was a brace for a while. We've gone through basic baseline testing with him to see where he was at when he was in that brace. We've guided him through the process of getting rid of the brace. And now he's been doing things such as he's on our watt bikes, our specialist bikes that give you a read between the left and right leg. He's working on balancing those legs out and making sure that he's driving force through both of them equally. He's just hard working, and we've given him some stuff to do. We've set him some challenges, and every time we've given him something, Diggs has taken it and he has pushed the envelope. So the fact that he's now feeling better, he's fitter, he's healthier, when he gets back on there and he gets going, watch out, because he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
He is progressing really well since I've come in. I've been with him 6 weeks now, and he's flying, to be fair to him. Feel okay? Yeah. Cool. So that's the 3 I want you to introduce now, okay? So 3 sets of 10. Okay. We're looking to progress him over the next couple of days onto more grass-based stuff. Probably looking into the next sort of week, 2 weeks, and go from there. But he's excited to be progressing as well. If you think of your knee, think of it, if you had like a semicircle around here, sort of go out and then do sort of like
so getting like flexible again. That's the range of motion, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, okay,
yeah.
Cool.
But then you're also putting this knee at different angles as well.
I'm buzzing.
Makes sense?
Yeah, I'm buzzing with that. Cool. Thank you.
I've been given a lot of different exercises now compared to the same kind of tedious ones that I was doing originally, and the knee's getting there. I'm getting there slowly. I'm getting the exercises that have got me doing the range of movements that are going to be needed when I'm back. So it's getting there, progressing. It's been class. They've been helping me through every stage and giving me the support that I need, the different exercises. Yeah, they've been really helpful and important for my recovery. Yeah, I've been at every home game. I've been watching the boys, and I've been there. I'm going to be there. I'll be back. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I've been involved in pro sport at a decent level before, and Titan's right up there with what we've got access to. It's 4 or 5 minutes down the road from here, so it's ideal to send the boys there. It's something that we're looking at using more going forward as well, because like I say, the facilities there are top class, and the knowledge of the guys and girls there is awesome too, so it's nice to be able to tap into that.
Simply put, Titan are the best in this area, the relationship that we have with them is key. You know, it's not just about having those expertise, it's about having that relationship and as I said earlier, the communication, that's really important. And you know, at this point, 18 months into my role, we've got to start looking at growth points, and this is one of them. You know, one of many that we need to be taking a step forward, and you know, just really bringing the level of our aftercare up is going to help Stephen in his recruitment. If people know that they can come in here and they're going to be taken care of, the bodies are going to be taken care of, it's going to be treated in a professional manner, then you know, that's going to speak for itself.